Hey guys, button 25 for playing KSP once again. Yes, as you saw, the previous test flight was not a success, shall we say. Now we fixed the problem by adding a pair of mini RTGs. Easy fixes. So yes, now we're also shorten the upper stage and add an actual payload because I believe we are ready to go. We're ready to do this. Because this will be a full-on mission, completely real, so we're doing everything as we should. Yes, those are the micro RTDs, yes. The satellite doesn't care. Yes, now I know roughly where to aim for the landing to get to Space Center. Of course, vehicle is supersonic at this point. Very soon we will drop first stage. This is probably still a fairly cheap launch vehicle compared to some others. Of course, this is completely usable except for the first test article that referred to it. If you were wondering what happened, it ran out of electric charge. I had no control, so what I had to do was I had to cut off all fuel. And of course it had SAS on, and the gear was down. So it landed, however, at an angle, and of course that caused the wings to and the wings shredded, and of course brakes couldn't activate. I should just activate that straight away. So just skid along sideways, and then lost that side, the wing on that side, and that stabilizer, and boom. Oh, look at that! Like, I don't know what to do. I swear I saw something off in that direction. Oh, there, yes. What is that? Is that the Falcon? Yes. And so, as you can see here... Oh, good God. So... There we go. Okay, never mind. 160 was good enough for me. Yes, the camera don't burn retrograde. Like, were you not taught this? Never burn retrograde if you try to get to orbit. That's pretty basic stuff there. Extend the panels and extend the panels. I don't know. Yes, 160. Yeah, that should be good. Because I set a deploy limit of that much so that we... There we go, just closing that. And now that will just automatically reopen it again. But that's 61. Well, we do wish to keep that closed. Yes, if this was a geostationary comm satellite, then then we would have to fire that in for a longer time. However, it is not. Therefore, we do not. Oh yes, disable roll. Because this thing can perform a wide variety of missions. It can probably launch some small lunar probes, or maybe even some larger, even some longer distance probes. Like maybe you could send one to Duna or Ike, or no, Duna or Eve. Eve would probably be better because of the thick atmosphere. So, and it'll break potential. Okay, goodbye. Smartest prograde for sure. Oh yes, this should be interesting. As we have no... Alright, smart ASS off. Watch. Just instantly yes, you friggin' improvise. Please tell me this is, yes, it should still have electric charge. But on the on the anti-radial, I mean. Right, that's rule 0. And extend. There we go, now we have that thing deployed. Just these. Currently we're doing some other short missions. Of course, because we don't want our enemies to fully know our capabilities just yet. What we want them to know is, what we want them to know is that it's capable of short missions. And maybe we'll do a secret launch. Oh, what is it doing? No, what? What? No. Maneuver planner. What's going on? What? The bloody... Right, maneuver planner. Circularize after fixed time. Oh, 6 of 120. No. Okay, execute. Okay, then actually remove all nodes. I'll give you 20. Okay, and execute. Yep. Not giving me much time. Probably separate from that, but seriously, no. And then we'll have to redo that maneuver. That I don't mean execute it again, I mean set it up again. Okay, you can fire the engine. Now those should be beginner approaching us, actually. Yes, I'm pretty sure those are approaching us. There we go. I just set up a maneuver right about here. Still retro, just a simple retrograde burn. There we go. Okay, I don't want to see ascent guidance for a long time now. Right, to execute the next node. Also, don't worry about that, but orientation or anything. As you can see, we've not even completed half an orbit, really. Basically what we did is we launched, we got into orbit, redeployed, and we're gone. Yep, there we go. See, right there. Because that thing is within 600 meters of us, which probably is not too safe. But of course, who cares? The probe, we don't need to take that much precaution. It's a long burn because, of course, we don't need a big engine to power this, really. And that is bussing by us. Also, if you guys have any name suggestions other than the K-37B, I would greatly appreciate name suggestions, you know. Now, of course, a good part of this is, of course, that it's unmanned, so therefore we take no risk. And if if I reinstalled BD Armory, what we could do is remove this, strap on, no, keep that on, and add, North Carbon Dynamics Heavy Ordnance back. Whereas we could just probably pack that area full of explosives, fire the missiles, as it calls them. Now surface. Then we could tell it to deploy the warheads. And then if... Jeez, that came close. And then if we were to... Yes, and then if we were to just crash on our target location, which of course we have a bit more of a... Of course, even though this is probably not the most efficient way, if required, of course we can just roll over and dump them. What's that there? That's a boron, isn't it? Okay, I don't know, that's a boron crash site then. Alright, time excited, of course, I do not want to have to sit through all of this. Because we're just following our standard spaceplane re-entry sequence. That's what I'm calling this, because... Flight recorder, altitude... Okay, guys, I'm going to pull this back a bit. Oh, no, I mean, pause. That's going a bit too fast. There we go, we're starting to get the atmospheric effects as we plunge into Kerbin's atmosphere. Because technically speaking, I'm pretty... Oh, how's the electricity doing? Yeah, it's doing good. Fully charged. As you can see, the angle of attack is starting to drop, however it's not dropping constantly. Dropping and slightly wobbling. Because Q is shooting up. Usually there's a slight drop and then back up again. I ignore those parts. There's acceleration, we're slowing down. Q is this. What's that then? Well, it's pitch. Well, if we have AOA, we don't really. As I said, there is a slight drop. But that's not really a drop, it's more of a... Because at this point, you just have to bleed off speed by lying flat against the air. Yeah, That's gone completely mental. Yes, that spin is not a part of our descent procedures because it's not slowing us down. Oh good god, Q is spiking up again as we're hitting the thicker atmosphere. Okay, I believe we can get rid of that. Yeah, I think that thing is technically speaking just slightly below the overheat limit. So I'm setting setting the aircraft's nose just slightly below prograde. At one point I was pushing us, trying to get us down. I am trying to increase the surface area exposed to the airflow. I'm also pitching up now. So that's the runway where we will be landing. Almost the most beautiful. Sorry. Oh wow. Mm-hmm. .2 Gs. Please note, we're traveling at about Mach 3. I'm pretty sure we topped at 6.2. 9.9 Gs. No, we didn't top it that time. Did we top it? Oh, no. Yes. Okay, that has top 9. I'm pretty sure like 9.9 is max, because I'm pretty sure that's more. It's almost reached 15. So we're coming in at Mach 2, so of course it's rather twitchy. At this point, even the slightest deviation from prograde can cause serious issues. Now, if I touch the auto on it, yeah, abort the auto line, because of course it's having the same problem I am. Well, how are we doing it? Yeah. Oh, good God, no. Sure, even though this thing is pretty symmetrical, we could probably scrape off those wingtips, and we'd still be fine. I would still rather not. If I have the choice, I'd rather not land upside down. And we are going for the runway, and I'm going to fire the engine so that we don't slow down too much. We will slow down. That is obvious. Oh, good God, yes, definitely pitch up. Up. And perform a rather harsh-ish turn. Moonlander. Which moonlander? Did we? Oh yeah, we did. I now remember that we launched a friggin' moonlander. Did we launch a moonlander? Well, the Falcon Heavy, maybe, but... And they'll say this is a non-dangerous fuel. It's like jet fuel mixed with liquid oxygen. It's a liquid oxidizer, but that's the one I forgot to put a probe core on, a mech ship unit on. So, hey there, Falcon first stage. As you can see, this thing could probably glide for some time. Of course, we have quite a bit of fuel. Of course, that engine, you cannot say guzzles fuel. It gracefully sips fuel at a rather slow rate. Or just to be safe, no, come on. It's really, oh good God. Really annoying that I cannot unlock steering because of its position of being slightly embedded. Alright, cut off. We are gliding in, and of course I'm not going to miss the runway because that will end in our swift and sudden, well, not so sudden, well yes, sudden enough demise. I need to get that runway repaired. Poof. Is this part of the runway slightly damaged, and that why it's like that? You can sort of make out the areas where it will, the separate areas where it will crumple. But hold on, here we go. I can now unlock steering, disable the brakes. Now let's head back to the Spaceplane hangar because we friggin' can. It's performing taxi. Of course, our roll controls are also being put to the test. As you see, as you could have seen, During landing, we have rather powerful brakes, so I'm just, yep, see, just a slide. Just go ZX, and X. No, there we go. Yeah. So anyways, that's the first proper mission of the K-37B. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Bot1925. Goodbye.